Doesn't matter if it's organic or free range or grass-fed or whatever. You are paying somebody else to kill for you. Okay, well, it just happened. It's been a month and a half since I've eaten meat, and I said when I want to eat meat next, I'm going to kill my own animal instead of go to the store and buy it. So it's done. It's beautiful animals, and I thank it for its life and its courage to be out in the wild and adaptable to the world around us. Also thank it for feeding us. I'm gonna feed my kids some meat, and I'm gonna eat a little bit of it. I'm gonna use these feathers for my jewelry making, and yeah, this is it. This is my first pheasant. It's an interesting feeling already to have gotten my own bird. The last week or so I've been like, oh man, I really need to eat some meat. And I've been saying, you know, I might get what I need from, potentially what I need from eating meat just by killing the animal and getting the blood on my hands. And immediately when it happened, there's this rush of grounded energy came over me. And right now I feel like, I feel sad for the animal for sure. And I feel in a place of power because I'm able to kill this animal for food. But I also feel just so much more connected to the process of this than I would if I just went out to the store and bought some chicken. Doesn't matter if it's organic or free range or grass-fed or whatever. You are paying somebody else to kill for you. And this is what I personally need to reapproach as far as my relationship with eating meat. This is a real experience today for me to now sit and think and feel about how I relate with killing. Again, this is a beautiful animal, and I see them up here all the time. And my cat right now is freaking out. She is like, Dad, what did you do? That's the biggest bird I've ever seen. We bring all these little ones in, but whoa, this is a big one. Yeah, huh? It's a big one, huh? Dad got a big one. Finally did it. You'll have some of this too. I'll feed you guys some of this. Yeah, that's the thing too, is that I questioned, I sat with it, and I took the first shot, missed, took the second shot, missed, third shot, missed. Still just sitting there, so I got like out of the truck and started walking towards it. The pheasant's just sitting there. So yeah, this must have been one of those moments where it was like, okay, I understand, this is what you're doing. Do it, if you're gonna do it. And I can tell now too, just by this gruesome mess, that I actually made a headshot. It was right in the back of the head where the brain stem meets the spinal cord. So even though the bird twitched a little bit and jumped around and I had to still break its neck, it's pretty quick. Thank you, and aloha, and yeah. You sniffing it? How does that smell? Yeah, you think you could ever get a bird that big? Huh? When are you gonna start bringing pheasants home for us? You bring all these pigeons home. I can't eat a pigeon. Start bringing pheasants home, then we got a real family member. Get off it! Get off it! Get off it! That's mine. Look at that. Evie was so upset that I got my own bird that she decided to bring me one from her. You Hunter, you. Take it outside.
0 for 2. 0 for 2.
I'm going
Put it in my
to
hand.
No.
Next time I'm grabbing that guy that's asking that.
Can you still fly? Still flies. Sorry, Evie. Dad, come on, man. God. Alright, I'm gonna do the best I can. This is my first bird in a very long time. There's 6 cuts to make, as far as I know. We gotta do 1, 2 on the legs, 3, 4 on the wings, and then 5, 6 on the head and the tail. So jewelry making for sure. My favorite part right there. I think this is the heart too. There it is. So, yeah, that was interesting. Butchering an animal for me isn't as bad as killing it. So it's already dead. It's kind of, I mean, it's gruesome, but yeah, pretty gruesome, but not so bad. This will be the first meat I've eaten in about 45 days.
What's I'm doing?
Oh my god, it's tough. Holy shit. It's game for sure. Wild game. It's not like your store-bought chicken. You wanna try some?
Sure.
Good flavor. Super chewy.
It's super chewy, but it's good.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes similar to turkey.
Yeah. I'll probably chop up all this meat and mix it with some barbecue sauce to make like pulled style,
Ooh,
and then like,
That would be good.
yeah.
Because it has good flavor.
Yeah, great
It's
flavor.
just
It's just
tough.
super tough. This is like game though. Wild game is always more tough. The real question for me right now is, do I want to keep killing to access this grounded energy that I'm seeking from eating meat? Is it necessary for you to eat meat? I say yes. And I say yes because I feel it's necessary for me to eat meat to maintain the lifestyle that I want to live. And that's a big one. Is it necessary to eat meat? No, it's not necessary to do anything except for breathe, die, and pay taxes, right? Or something like that. But there's a lot of emotions involved, and I've had some huge realizations that I'd like to talk about. I'm more aware now of how humans are living outside of the harmony of nature. Like, nature has a harmony, it has a system, and human beings tend to create our own system. You know, like, I never felt super depressed going to the store and buying meat and eating it, but to actually kill a pheasant made me a little depressed. I would like to feel grounded without having killed life to get there. So we'll see. I even sighted up another pheasant. They've been coming in my yard taunting me like left and right. But yeah, I sighted it up and I decided not this time. You know, I don't feel like I need to eat meat right now. I don't know how long it'll take before I feel the need again. And we'll see what happens when I get there. I definitely want to explore being a Sustainatarian. Not like we need any sort of labels to identify with. But if you want one, I like this one. Sustainatarian is mostly a plant-based diet, but we'll eat sustainable meat. And sustainable meat can mean, it can be what you want it to be. I'm not quite sure how I feel about paying people to kill for me. I'm not quite sure how I feel about raising animals for the point of killing them. There is something about going out into the wild and doing it that way. It's a nice day finally. Here we are on the property. Kids are helping me with the fire pit. You guys ready for a fire tonight?
Yeah!
Yeah! Is Evie gonna help us make a fire?
Yes!
What do you think Evie could do to help us make a fire?
She could watch us, and then next time she could put the wood in.
You think Evie can put the wood in?
Yes.
Maybe she'll help me chop wood too.
No. She's gonna cut herself.
Love you guys.